When crowns first dropped, there was generally nothing that was more popular than crown grinding and flexing. It seemed like every single person in the lobby was checking and showing how many crowns they had. My first video, after all, was actually about crowns. I don't care, I'm going.
We already got crowns.
Oh my god, we already have crowns. However, it seems like the days of crown hoarding have disappeared and it's become more of a niche than it is a requirement. But it doesn't have to be this way. Epic can make crowns exciting again, and all it would take is a little bit of effort. Shut up and take it, babes.
Thanks, Ty.
Epic needs to either create a crown specific for each season, just like they do umbrellas, to which they could even be matching or with the same style, or at least give us separate crowns for ranked, unranked, or even go a step further and include competitive crowns as well. This would probably create a whole new level of content for that group of players who never cared about them before. The people that don't care about crowns are usually people who are grinding ranked, people who play a lot of competitive, because one, they don't want to be illuminated when the circle changes. Serious, drink your water. Or it could just be the simple fact that the risk is just not worth the reward. When it comes to crowns in both competitive and ranked games, it's pretty much just a given not to care about them. There really is no benefit in going after crowns in this environment. If you want crowns, just go play pubs. You're kidding me. You're joking me. But regardless of the reason, if you were to put in some type of exclusive crown that would allow you to flex how many Epic sponsored competitive game wins you have, that would probably create a whole new layer of incentive for those players, which in turn would add a whole nother layer of content to these tournaments, to these games. Fortnite has always been such an addictive game because of the fact that there are so many little games within this game. Next, it's kind of crazy to think that we're gonna have Godzilla in the game in the next 2 weeks. Hit that sub button. And with rumors that King Kong is coming as well, I presume we're gonna get some type of season 1 style event where we're going to see both these monsters fight and change the map. Now, I think we can all agree when we first saw the bridge and the dam on this new map, and then we heard Godzilla and King Kong were coming, we all knew immediately that a live event was going to go down, and those were both 100% going to get destroyed. And there's a very good chance we see that dam destroyed and the entire south portion of the map become flooded. And it's been about 5 chapters since we had an actual water season, so that would be right on time. It is really crazy to think we're already halfway through the first season of chapter 6, but the reality is there's so much more on the way, and I can't wait to see what happens. Oh.
What? No, Topher!
Now, if you weren't aware of this little Winterfest emote that keeps a tree on the map for about 15 seconds, you should try it out because it's absolutely adorable. But let's take this concept a little further, shall we? Imagine if you could create your own flag or your own totem. And yes, that is an Inception reference.
You don't?
And these flags, these totems could be placed on areas of the map that you claim. And depending on that area, you could receive something in your inventory, whether it be mats or ammo or some type of movement. It would all depend on what that area specialized in. And this isn't something that would necessarily be game-changing or revolutionary, but again, it's just something that could add a whole nother layer to this game, as we mentioned earlier. Games within the game. If you've ever played San Andreas, it's almost at the level of the gang territory component of that game, but maybe a little different. This would be a perfect example of something that would debut for a season, then be lost to the wind, like tornadoes or tents or those reality saplings. These mechanics, these items, they really make the game feel so much more layered, so much more deep. But for whatever reason, to our confusion, they just stay in the vault. Almost every one of my channel's viewers is not subscribed to the channel. Do me a huge favor and hit that subscription button. We're trying to get monetized. My doggin'. If you're super into 800 V-Bucks skins, then you might want to know that Alexandra Sharp just dropped in the item shop, and it's actually really solid. If you don't have a ton of money, but you want to add a valued skin to your collection, this might be the one to get. Remember, use code topherleon in the item shop. Alright, that's enough yapping for today.
You know I can't shoot on the back of this, right?
Why?
Because of the glitch. Oh no, what? They fixed it!
You got a Thunder SMG? What the hell? Well,
Joking.
damn, if you don't get out this car and shoot him.
He's getting in and out of the car.
Knocked. I knocked his teammate.
Cracked him.
Crack.
He's white.
Shot in the back.
Got him.
We're not gonna talk about that. All I know is the reason why we got out of that situation is I never got out the car. Because I knew this is the one thing I kept saying, do not get out the car and give him the car. 78 wired on the Rizzy. Going up that hizzy. Onto the Brizzy. So hip.
Oh, yeah.
Watch this, watch this. No, take it. Yes! I just gave it. He's not gonna thank me. I gave you the freaking crown, you douchebag. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Yes! Yes! And if you enjoyed this video, think about watching either of these videos that's on the screen. As always, hit that sub button and turn on notifications. Go out there and do something great.